Today we're going to be talking about the products that I've received in my subscription boxes and some of them from advent calendars, and see, even though they have like this high perceived value with like the high price tag that they put on it, if it's actually worth getting any of them. So I have a lot of products, again, from the subscription boxes or from the advent calendars, because last month was December, so I got a lot there. And I'm just going to talk about the different ones I've tried and how they've worked for me. Sorry about my voice, it's still a little scratchy from COVID and all that. So the first thing I have here is the Ditto Venus palette, which I really liked the look of. It was really pretty. It had all these fun colors. They looked like planets, but this was very disappointing. The colors on the eye were almost all exactly the same. You just had even ones that looked slightly different, they just ended up looking the same, and then you had these weird pan sizes that you would have thought they'd use to give you more of ones you needed. Like maybe down here, this sort of pale shade you might use all over your lids, or at least I would. It's this super tiny, and then they have this giant one up here, which normally I wouldn't mind because it's gold and I really like gold, but it just didn't show up. There wasn't enough color. It was patchy. It didn't blend. This one right here that had like the glitter and the color, all you got was like some chunks of glitter when it went on your eye. That looks way better than it looked like actually on my eye. And even then, it's like there's a big chunk here and then none here. And I suppose you could like pat it on, which would be better, but that's what I was doing on my eye, and the whole look wasn't good with this. So I was very disappointed in that. So I wouldn't say that was worth it. On the other hand, I did get another eyeshadow palette from Sigma in their advent calendar, and I'm wearing that right now. I do like this one. It's very light, and I wish there were more shades, is one critique. This shade, which I would normally maybe use as kind of like a background shade, it is glittery or shimmery, so I couldn't do that. These are a little hard to work with, but they end up really beautiful, and I love the final look of them. And the shades as a whole blend out really nicely. They work well on your lid, so I do like this. With it, I also used the Sigma eyeshadow base primer, which worked really well. I really liked it. I was a little confused at first because of how like shimmery it is, but I liked the way it looked under, and it really held the eyeshadow on well. The only thing is, if you were going for like a matte look, it's very shiny and I wouldn't use it. But I will still use it because I'm never going for a matte look. The other thing I got that was shiny was the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. I got this, I think, in the Target advent calendar, and I was excited because I use the Poreless Putty Primer all the time. But this, I didn't really like. I don't want my face to be that shiny, and it didn't cover the pores very well. If anything, it sort of seemed to highlight where they were. So this isn't my favorite thing. I will still be using the other e.l.f. Putty Primer, but if you don't like luminosity, obviously, don't buy that one. So we also got in that same advent calendar, which I was very irritated with, is this tiny little brush shampoo sample packet thing. We also got this brush cleaner, and well, I'm still a little irritated by the tiny packet. This is amazing. I used it to clean my brushes and I absolutely loved it. I also used this, which someone pointed out to me. These are to stick on your sink while you're washing your brushes, which that works great. I hadn't ever had like a flat one. I'd had this, which is also by Sigma, But this I like way better because this is a mess. I mean, I love this to dry my brushes because I want my brushes to dry hanging down, and this even will squish them closed so that they dry nicer. But after using this little packet, I went straight away and I bought the full size. So I am a fan of that, and I would say it's worth it even though I was super bad at the tiny size. The next thing I've tried is this Aceology Brightening Treatment Mask. It was a peel-off mask, and I don't know that it brightened anything. If anything, peel-off masks seem to almost dull your skin, at least initially, just because, you know, it peels off and you get sort of like a dull look to your skin. So I did not feel brighter, but it's fun to do a peel-off mask every once in a while, and I love the color. It was this shiny blue, so I did enjoy it, and I am glad I got it. The next thing I tried, and I tried this today, is the Blink Ultra Volume Tubing Mascara. Now this had like a lot of claims of volume and like majestic lashes. I didn't see it. It's a black mascara. It's not even the best black mascara I've tried, not even the most volumizing mascara I've tried, so I didn't see it. It is a fine mascara. I didn't have any like serious problems with it, but I wouldn't buy it again. Another thing I'm wearing right now is the Violet Voss Love in Paris lip gloss. Although it's nothing like super special in a lip gloss, it's not sticky. I really liked it. I'll use it again. So I think that was successful. I did try these eyeliners from Tres Luce. I don't know how to pronounce that, but they were both really good. They're eyeliners. I liked them. I tried this NYX setting spray. I guess it was fine. I didn't notice any huge difference that I would like run out and buy it. Something I tried that I did not like was this Collab dry shampoo and Overnight Renew. I tried it during the day and I tried it overnight. It didn't seem to do anything special overnight. It is heavily fragranced. Like, they added a lot of fragrance of powder, which is kind of what these smell like anyway. And then there's just like this intense fake powder smell on top of it. And what it did was it made it really hard to sleep if you put it on at night, because all you can smell is like this weird powder smell, and I don't particularly like fragrance in products to begin with, like an added fragrance. On top of that, because I have dark hair and this doesn't have any color in it, it gave that white cast to my hair. So this I won't be using and I won't be buying. Another thing I used today was this Complex Culture Blush Duo, obviously as blush. If you didn't see it before, it's these two colors. I used this one over here. It went on really well. It wasn't patchy. It blended in. The only thing is, I don't especially like the color. It seems like, I don't know, sort of 80s-ish to me. I don't know. I'll see how it shows up on camera, and if I like it better there. I did not like it in the mirror. But other than that, the formula of the blush is good, so if you like the color, I would totally recommend it. Something I used that I wish I didn't have to was I used these Mighty Patch Blemish Heroes. I really liked it. I love the little pimple patch things. Just cover them up. You don't have to worry about it. You can't touch it and get grease and oil on it from your hands because it's all covered up. You can just sleep on it, and then in the morning it's way better. So I definitely recommend these. I'll definitely still be using these, and so I'm really glad I got them. The other mascara I got was the Sigma Sinuosity Lash, and I had mentioned before how odd I thought this wand was, like that banana shape. I love this shape. It really lets you like get into your lashes without like feeling like you're gonna poke your nose, and I love it. The mascara was really good. It's better than the Blink mascara. It's not very volumizing, but it also didn't claim to be. It's really black. I like it. I'll be using it, especially because of the wand. Something sort of really high dollar I got in a subscription box, and I didn't open it on the channel. I got it in the FabFitFun box, but it's the A+ High Dose Retinoid Serum from Sunday Riley. I really like products by Sunday Riley, and so I was excited to try this out, and I really liked it. I get some like weird dark spots on my cheeks, and this has helped so much. And I use it a few times a week, not every night. It says you can build up to use it every day, but I just switch it off with another night oil, also by Sunday Riley, that I like, and it seems to work really well. So that one I am glad that I got, and I think it was totally worth it. These cost about $85. The FabFitFun box is I think $50, so that's an awesome value because you also got all the other stuff. So that's my rundown of all the products I've been using from the subscription boxes and the advent calendars. Let me know what you think below, if you think it's worth it to get these subscription boxes, or if you think you're kind of wasting your money on a bunch of products that you don't really need. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. As always, I would love it if you would subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!